Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TRTC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like several days worth of time right there, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I've been doing this analysis on a very routine basis, so that's where these red line annotations are coming from. And certainly want to get the chart updated because especially if you watched yesterday's video, then you know that the price and the chart, I should say, is definitely on thin ice at this point in time, and I'll explain what I mean by that. Before anything else, though, just going to do some house cleaning, get rid of these lines up here. Yes, they still pertain to the chart, but in the spirit of not wanting a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion, just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. Now, what do I mean by thin ice? Well, the thin ice is all about that pink line right there, which is the 200 period simple moving average. Very famous moving average. I think I might have said this in yesterday's video, but if you have even just a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period simple moving average. And when the price is above it, you want to see the price stay above it and for it to act as support. And you can see here, this has just been kind of that overall long-term trend line where the price has, over time just been slowly making its way upwards and staying up above it. The last time it got tested before today was right there and, acted beautifully, got the nice bounce from it. In fact, today, once again, was tested right there and got the nice bounce from it. But then ultimately, the price did roll back over. It is now technically closed below it, but I'm not going to sit here and say that, this is a true break because it's still well within the zone of that level. But the key thing, and this is, I don't want to come across like this is some sort of like revolutionary discovery or secret discovery on my part. Nothing like that. Anybody that knows how to use charts would be wondering the same thing because it's very important from the quote unquote story perspective is what is the price going to do in regards to this pink line? The easiest way to look at that is the further and further the price separates to the downside. If that happens, that's just more and more evidence that not only are there bears taking over, they're gaining that much more strength and momentum. So definitely a very pivotal day tomorrow because like I said, if the price just continues to bleed further and further away from that pink line, that's just, the sign that the bears are gaining control, gaining momentum. So you definitely want to see the price stay above that pink line tomorrow. I'm debating, do I even want to talk about levels of resistance? I'll talk about one quick level of resistance. With any sort of bounce, the initial level of resistance you're going to want to see the price fight through is right there at 48 cents. You can see right here during this bounce, that's where the party stopped. But really, in my opinion at least, not even close to at the top of the priority list right now is breaking levels of resistance. At the top of the priority list is staying up above that pink line there, the 200 period simple moving average. So we'll see what the chart has in store tomorrow. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point. And like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.